Hi, everybody. Okay, so I am going live. Give me 1 second. I just want to go live on Instagram as well. Yes, I am live. Let me just invite, give me 1 second and invite some people. 1 second, and then we will get started. My computer was lagging a little bit, so just had to catch up. Okay, hey, yes, so it's a Thursday to be talking about goals and goal smashing. Oh, my mom's saying, hey girl, hi mom. Because yeah, no, so today, this morning, as I was writing out my goals, as I do every morning, the minute I put a period on my sentence, excuse me, the minute I put a period on my sentence for my goal for today, literally my phone rang and I met that goal. So I have a, in my opinion, foolproof formula that I want to share with you guys. It's going to be continuing on from, there was, I don't know if you remember, if you have been watching, there was a video that I did about goals and how to figure out what your 1-year goals should be compared to your 5-year and your 10-year goals. I did that in December just before New Year's. So if you haven't done that activity yet, maybe pause this video, go back and watch that one first. And then you can come back to this one. So for any new people, my name is Rachel. I am a lifestyle designer. I'm a certified health coach, personal trainer, and addiction counselor. So that's a big mouthful. Instead, I just like to call myself a lifestyle designer because that's what I do. I create lives in the best possible outcome. You know, we all want something fantastic for ourselves, so I help you get that. So continuing on with goals from the previous exercise, once you have your 1-year goals, you're gonna obviously focus on yourself, focus on one particular goal. So with that one particular goal that you chose to conquer first, I'm gonna share this method on how you can conquer that. So first and foremost, you need to know your why. Your why has to be strong enough for you to absolutely achieve this goal. It has to become a must. So for example, say you are, I don't know, 200 plus pounds and you want to lose some weight. How much weight do you want to lose and why? A why for that scenario, if your why is, oh, I just want to look hot, okay, great, we all do, but that's not a strong enough why. A why that would be strong enough would be, well, you know, I'm at a very heavy weight, I'm tired all the time, I can't move as quickly, and I would really, really love to be able to play with my kids all day. You know, they're running around and I just can't keep up with them. That is a strong enough why. So make sure that whatever you're going for, your why is strong enough. That is number one, because your why is what's going to push you towards actually getting that goal. Next, you want to break that goal into 3-month chunks. So if your goal, let's do the same thing. If your goal was you want to lose some weight, for example, that's your goal for the year. But now let's break that down into 3-month segments, so 4 segments. And then from there, so now you're only looking at something that's a little bit manageable because 3 months is manageable. I don't know if you saw my recent post, but I was saying the same thing about my own personal experience the other day, that my goals right now are so large and sometimes it's very easy to feel overwhelmed and feel like I'm never going to achieve them. But then when I look back to where I was at 3 months from now, I was a totally different person and I'm already so much further ahead. So when I look at the next 3 months ahead of me, I know that I can achieve my goal and I can get what I want because, well, I've already made progress. So breaking it down into chunks is the next thing you want to do. After you've broken it down into chunks, you want to get some sort of journal or notepad that can help you stay accountable to that goal. So for example, I have this goal planner journal. It's called Best Self Co. or bestself.co, I think it's from. And so, for example, this is my day for today. It has a time, oh, it's backwards. It has a time scheduler, so where I plan out literally every single thing I'm doing, even when I'm eating and sleeping and waking up. It has to-do list area, little notes you need to do. It has your morning gratefuls. God, it's backwards, this camera. It's so confusing. It has your morning gratefuls, your goal for the day, and this is where I got that magical little miracle happen. The minute I wrote down my goal for today, which I've been doing for, I've been planning, manifesting this goal probably for 2 months now. It happened literally the minute I wrote down. So goal here, and then there's, what else is there? Your 3 main targets that you need to focus on. Your 3 main targets for that day that you need to focus on. You write that down, and then there's a nice little part at the end as well for the end of the day to do your reflection to see how much, how well you did and if you're accountable to your goals. So this, for me, is my life. There's tons of different daily goal planners and time schedules and agendas that you can get. This one, I've used a few different ones. This one is my favorite. It's called, what is it called? It's called the Self Journal. Self Journal. And it's from bestself.co, I'm pretty sure. So get yourself one of these because that's going to help you move forward towards your goal. And then, truthfully, this is probably the most important part aside from your why that I was talking about earlier is action. You know, passion is great. Passion is one thing. You know, if you're passionate about your goal, you're more likely to want to work towards it. But if you're just passionate and you're not putting action behind your passion, you're never going to get what you want. So take massive action. Massive, 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 massive action. Do something every day. And this is what's going to make you accountable to your goal. When you create a daily practice, as people say, towards your goal, it's going to hold you accountable. And when you're accountable to your goals, it's nearly impossible, I would say, to not meet those goals. It's only a matter of time. So, for example, you need to figure out what works for you, but my daily practice is my time planner. So I use this. I do my personal practice as well. So this is for my business. Then I have my personal practice. What do I need to do to take care of myself in order for me to achieve my goals and in order for me to be the best that I can be in this day? So that looks like I wake up, I prime. I take 15 minutes to visualize what it is that I want. I take 15 minutes to visualize moments in my life that I've been grateful for, like really going back to that moment and feeling it. And then I also visualize where I want going forward. I also take time just to breathe, like listen to my thoughts. Sometimes they're scattered, sometimes they're not, sometimes there's no thoughts and I'm thinking just about my breath. That is totally okay. Just taking those 15 minutes is super important for me because I find when I do that, I'm just so much more grounded in my day. Excuse me, guys. I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold because something is going around everywhere right now. So business planner, personal practice, that is crucial. And then that also includes your gratitudes, your wins, and your manifesting. So for example, if you are just saying, I want this goal, but there's no action behind it, and there's no manifesting behind it, nothing is ever going to happen. So you have to visualize it, feel it, and act as if it has already come to you. So another thing I do aside from this is I write out daily. My goals changed, but whenever it is, I write out daily, thank you for my whatever the goal is. So going back to the beginning when we said, okay, maybe you're 200 plus pounds and you want to be able to lose weight so you can run around with your kids and play with them and give them the time that they truly deserve. So you could write, thank you for my rapid weight loss for spending time with my kids, or thank you for allowing me to spend time with my kids. Whatever it is, whatever works for you, you write that down 55 times, 5 days in a row. And then, or until you get that goal, whatever you choose. I like doing 5 days in a row because that just keeps me focused. And then I'm a really ambitious person, so after those 5 days, I'll go into my next goal. And then once you ran that down 55 times, 5 days in a row, you just leave it at that, and you let the universe do the rest. You know that it's going to be taken care of, and you act as if that prayer or that goal has already been answered to you, because it absolutely is. As long as you're doing your part, you're doing the work to reach that goal by breaking it down into smaller chunks and smaller steps, you're going to reach that goal. It's just a matter of time. So lastly, again, like I said, a matter of time. I would say this is the hardest part about goal setting, is embracing and enjoying the process, which is something that I've been, you know, struggling with or experiencing, I guess you could say, currently. If you've seen some of my posts, I'm being totally authentic. I'm being totally honest with you guys. I am absolutely reaching and smashing my goals, but it's not always going to be fun. There's going to be moments when you're doing parts to get to where you want to go that aren't fun, or you're doing parts that aren't easy. We always think, okay, let's just get this goal and it's going to be easy, it's going to be great. No, it's not always great. It's not always easy. Sometimes you have to, not that it has to be hard work, but there's going to be parts of the process that you don't enjoy as much. So trying to really embrace those moments and find the hidden meaning behind it, or the hidden lesson, is super important to just staying on track, because those hard parts are where the lessons are. You know, it's like a video game. You can't really get to the next level until you get through the next few stages, and then you go up. You up level to the next. But you can't just jump from here to here. There's steps in between, right? So hitting those steps, which often are the hard parts, or the tiring parts, or the annoying, or the boring, whatever it is for you, based throughout your process, it's not always going to be fun, but you need to learn to sit with it, as do I. That's what I'm currently learning, is how to sit with those moments, because it's not always rainbows and butterflies, and I truly wish it was, but at the same time, life would not be worth it. That's another thing about these small moments, why growth isn't always fun. You know, if we didn't have those little hidden lessons in between, then when we got to our goal, or get to our goal, it wouldn't be worth it. There would be no reward. The sense of achievement wouldn't be there. The sense of excitement wouldn't be there, because we just basically got it handed to us. And that's not what this is about. It's about putting in the work, trusting that it will be provided for you, and taking massive action. Taking massive action, sitting in the pain, trusting that it will work, and fucking manifest your dreams. That is all I have to say today, guys. I am keeping it short and sweet. Now, go get yourself a planner, bestself.co, or whichever one works for you. Create a daily practice for yourself so you can go out and smash those goals and make life happen. Thank you for being here. Love you all. If you want more, you can reach out to me personally. I've also dropped a link in the description where you can find more about my one-on-one coaching program. If you set any New Year's resolutions that you've already failed to make happen, then maybe checking out that link might be a good idea, because I will make sure you stay on track. Or give this little exercise a try first. It's totally up to you. I'm so happy to have you guys here with me and sharing this journey with you. Love you all. Have a fantastic day. Mwah. Mwah. Bye, guys.